So many of you, hundreds of you, have weighed in on this TikTok that I did about whether or not a mom can go pick up her kid who's left overnight with a stranger at dad's house. Hundreds of comments. And what your comments illustrate is the nuance of family law. This is not black and white. It's why you have to get legal advice from a lawyer in your area, because all I can do is give information based on the words that I get in the comments. So this person's commenting that would be parental interference, that parents are allowed to make their choices independently on their parenting time. This person is correct within reason. There's this thing in law called the reasonable person standard. You are expected to act as a reasonable person would. It's wrapped up in the theory of negligence. Negligence only exists because a reasonable person has to exercise a certain duty of care. And in family law, it's the same thing. So yes, you are correct. The general rule is on my parenting time, my kids are for me to take care of. And on my ex-husband's, they're his. And I know my ex-husband would not do anything. I know my ex-husband would not leave our children alone with a stranger. So if they were left overnight with someone, I'm pretty darn confident that I wouldn't need to go pick them up. But if they called me and said something had happened and they were uncomfortable or something was super out of the ordinary, there is nothing preventing a parent whose parenting time it isn't from intervening. So if the other parent is incapacitated or whatever, you can make choices. If my ex-husband was not my ex-husband, but somebody who was a incredibly flaky person who had terrible judgment and often put my kids in danger, and they reached out to me and said, hey, we're uncomfortable with a stranger, I would go get them. You have to behave as a reasonable person, which is why it is so important, again, going back to my original point, that you talk to a lawyer. I'm Billy Tarasio. I'm a family law attorney, owner of Modern Law. I've been practicing family law since 2005. And anybody who tries to give you rules right off the bat is not a good lawyer, not giving you legal advice. Only if I sit down and I talk to you for a good long time and we talk about your situation and I understand your facts and I understand the players, can I truly tell you, here's what I would recommend. Otherwise, all we can do is talk online about options and different rules. And all of the rules are true. So your rule, parental interference, is a real thing. Yeah, that's true. Also, if your kid's in danger and it's not your parenting time, go get them. Also true.